money industry. He had been doing that for many, many years. And one day, someone came, gave him some coins, and he said, "What is that thing you're sitting on?" And he was sitting on a box. So, I don't know, on a box, I have been sitting here for years. What is inside? I don't know. Well, let's look together. So they opened the box, looked inside, and guess what there was inside? It was full of gold and coins. And this guy had been, begging for money for years. Well, let me tell you that this is what happens to us. We are begging for love. We are begging for happiness. We are begging for so many things that we think we don't have. Outside, please give me something so I can be happier. The treasure is inside. We have that. But it's only covered with layers and layers of thoughts, of worries, of activity, of so many things that we cannot look inside and see that the divinity is inside, the light is inside, the happiness is inside. We just need to look inside, not outside here. Any comment?
Yeah, question.
Because you mentioned with wisdom that we all have our own perceptions of reality. And my question is, how do you know what really is reality as reality?
But yeah, I understand.
Yeah, because I've always thought that to some extent, to be content with what is around you is to make reality what you believe it to be. Like so I remember the movie Inception. Because have you seen Inception?
No, I saw Matrix, and they say it's a little bit the same life, right?
Because Inception is basically about like reality, what really is reality, and well, in the end, it sort of seems like a choice on what the main character believes reality to be. And what I get is that he chooses to believe this certain thing, and we don't really know if it is reality if it really is real. So, but he's happy there. So, isn't that also a way to happiness, or do we really have to find reality?
Well, I think the main tool is question yourself. Don't just believe your thoughts, right? Because this is what gets you to the suffering very often. We interpret everything, we put labels, it's like this is like this, and this is like that, and he is stupid, or he is a nerd, or he is like that. And everything has a label. We don't let people be as they are, because we are already saying, put a filter. Or projecting. We project our fears outside. And we think that this person is, for example, this person is so dangerous. And we don't question ourselves. Maybe the person is not dangerous at all. It's just us, that we are fearful. And doesn't happen to you, or doesn't happen to you before, like you expect things to turn in a certain way, and then they end up turning, it's like, oh, I was right. And it's only because you are sort of pushing for it. So it's more than anything, is keep an open mind. Let people be whatever they need to be, rather than push them to be what you want them to be, or what you expect it to be. For me, it's like what I always say is keep an open mind. Okay, wherever you go, whatever you do, keep open. Don't go with your own beliefs and your own projections. So it's like it has to be that way. Okay, because I was told, and this is reality. Because we take beliefs as reality. We don't realize it's a belief. And very, very often those beliefs are limiting beliefs. Because many of our beliefs today come from our parents. And where did they get their beliefs? From their own parents. Did they know what reality was? No. But they got it from their own parents, or their own families, or the professors. Because people tell you that things are the way they are, you believe this is a reality, this is truth. It's be questioned. You know, beliefs can also be challenged. And if you don't realize that this is a belief, this is not reality, then you have very little wisdom. Do you see the difference?
Yes, but I have a follow-up.
Yes, of course.
Because I've always thought that like to be happy, you also have to be contented with what is, and like you have to accept that there are some things that you can't change, and so you're able to move on and you move on. But like yun nga, wouldn't to be being contented with what you believe is or what you see is be like a hindrance also. I mean, but I've always thought that contentment led to happiness eventually because they're like accepting everything as it is. But yes.
No, it's good. I think it's a very fair question. You know, a very good one. Contentment is very important because it comes from acceptance. And actually, you can only change what you accept. Okay? It's like what you resist, persists. Okay? Just remember that. What you resist, persists. You can only change what you accept. Because you have to accept first whatever is happening. And whatever is happening is perfection unfolding, even if it doesn't look so. Right? Whatever is happening is perfection unfolding. Perfection for who? For me materially? Well, sometimes no. I mean, it's like, oh my God, I lost all my money. How can this be perfection? It's perfection for your soul. There is a bigger plan. You know? And if this is happening to you, there is a reason for it. As Chris was saying before, there's always a reason for everything. The fact that we don't know the reason doesn't mean that there's no reason. So yes, contentment is very important because it has to come from acceptance. If you accept whatever is happening, then you can do something. Sometimes you can do something about it physically, solving a problem, putting an end to a relationship, take a different turn in life. And sometimes you cannot do anything for a while, physically, but then you can take a different perspective. Like, I cannot change whatever is happening now, but I can change the way I look at it. And if I change the way I look at it, then everything changes. Because we have so much influence on ourselves, but very, very little influence on other people and external events. So the sooner we accept things as they are and we are content with them, the sooner we can move on. And move on may mean do nothing about what happened and it's like forget about it, you know, there's nothing I can do. Or I understand and now I can maybe do something different. You know, maybe I can take different steps. Maybe what I was doing before was not totally right. But if you don't accept first, there's nothing you can do. Is it a bit clear?
Yes. Thank you.